For decades, the idea of soldiers flying through the air using jetpacks has been the stuff of superhero movies and science fiction novels. But in 2025, the Chinese military has brought that fantasy to life. With the unveiling of their new jetpack-equipped special forces, China has signaled a massive leap forward in combat mobility and battlefield tactics. From footage of soldiers flying over rivers to executing surprise raids, these jetpacks are designed to change how warfare is conducted. This cutting-edge innovation has sent ripples through defense circles around the world, raising questions about how ready the West is for a new era of high-mobility warfare. In this video, we'll dive deep into China's jetpack army, how it works, what it means, and why global powers are suddenly playing catch-up. Get ready to be amazed, and maybe a little concerned. Unveiling that shocked the world. The world first got a glimpse of China's jetpack army through viral footage released in early 2024. In the video, Chinese soldiers equipped with single-person jetpacks were seen flying across a wide river, hovering mid-air and landing precisely on the opposite bank. What shocked experts wasn't just the existence of the technology. It was the operational smoothness, coordination, and clear military intent behind the demonstration. Unlike earlier prototypes seen in the West, which were mostly used in exhibitions or for rescue scenarios, China's demo was clearly a tactical maneuver. These weren't test pilots, they were combat-ready troops, equipped with weapons, gear, and what appeared to be rehearsed squad movements in the air. The clip quickly made waves on Chinese state media, and defense analysts worldwide took notice. Questions flooded military forums. Who built this? How far has China gone in deploying jetpack troops? Is this the future of special operations? And perhaps most importantly, is anyone else even close? Technology behind the jetpacks. The jetpacks used by China's military appear to be based on turbine-powered propulsion units, similar to those developed by companies like Gravity Industries in the UK and Jetpack Aviation in the US. However, there's one major difference. China's version is tailor-made for combat. Early analysis of the footage and available patents suggest that the Chinese jetpacks use small gas turbines that can produce up to 1,000 horsepower, allowing the operator to lift off vertically, hover, and maneuver at speeds of up to 80 to 100 km/h. The flight duration is estimated at around 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the payload. But what really sets China's units apart is the integration with military hardware. Soldiers are shown holding firearms while airborne, a feat that requires high stabilization and balance. There's also speculation that the packs include onboard navigation systems, possibly even thermal imaging for night operations. Moreover, China has been investing heavily in lithium-based battery technology and miniaturized control systems, hinting at possible next-generation electric or hybrid-powered versions in the future. Designed for tactical advantage in complex terrain, one of the biggest military challenges for any army is maneuvering in difficult terrain, mountains, rivers, forests, and urban high-rise environments. China's jetpack soldiers are specifically intended for such use cases. Footage from Chinese military drills shows soldiers using jetpacks to fly over rivers in Tibet, where traditional vehicles would struggle due to terrain. In mountainous border regions like Ladakh or the South China Sea Islands, speed and vertical mobility are strategic game changers. Imagine a team of soldiers being able to cross a canyon or climb a cliff in seconds, or being deployed on rooftops without needing helicopters, which are noisy, expensive, and vulnerable. This changes the rules of engagement, especially in border skirmishes, urban warfare, or special ops. It's not just mobility, it's psychological warfare. Troops flying through the air create a shock and awe effect that disorients enemies. Speed, surprise, and elevation. These are massive tactical advantages that China now seems to possess. Global military response. Is the West behind? China's surprise reveal caught many Western militaries off guard. While the US, UK, and France have all dabbled in jetpack technology, most efforts remained in the prototype or testing phase. Jetpack Aviation in the US and Gravity Industries in the UK have working models, but their applications have been largely civilian or rescue-oriented. Now, defense agencies in NATO are scrambling to assess the threat and catch up. The U.S. Department of Defense reportedly allocated emergency research funding in 2024 to explore rapid deployment options for personal flight systems. DARPA has even revived some shelled jetpack research. France and India are also accelerating their own development efforts. India, in particular, is concerned due to its mountainous border conflicts with China and is reportedly seeking technology partnerships with Western jetpack companies. In short, China has created a Sputnik moment for personal flight tech in the military, a moment that may redefine infantry capabilities for decades. Limitations and current challenges. While the footage is impressive, jetpacks are not without limitations. One major issue is fuel. Most turbine jetpacks can only fly for 5 to 10 minutes due to the high energy demands. That limits the range and mission length unless mobile refueling units are deployed. Noise is another major drawback. Jetpacks are loud, making stealth missions extremely difficult unless better muffling technologies are developed. The high-pitched roar of a gas turbine is almost impossible to mask. Additionally, jetpack pilots require intense training. Balancing in mid-air while flying and aiming a weapon demands extraordinary coordination. Only elite troops can qualify for such roles. Lastly, weather can severely impact operations. Strong winds, rain, or low visibility can easily turn a jetpack mission into a disaster. That's why their use will likely remain limited to specific scenarios for now. The future of jetpack warfare. Looking ahead, the concept of a jetpack-equipped battalion is not science fiction anymore. China plans to scale its program and integrate jetpack troops into combined arms units. That means joint operations involving drones, robotic dogs, and jetpack soldiers acting in coordination. There's even speculation that exoskeletons could be combined with jetpacks to enhance strength, endurance, and injury resistance. The eye-based helmet displays may also be used for flight guidance and threat detection. China's investment in autonomous flight control means that future jetpacks could fly semi-autonomously, allowing soldiers to focus on the mission instead of flight navigation. Swarm tactics involving dozens of jetpack troops could be a reality by the 2030s. If this technology spreads or is sold to allies, the global balance of infantry warfare could shift dramatically. Jetpack warfare might not replace tanks or drones, but it will definitely change how special forces operate in the next decade. The age of jetpack warfare has officially begun, and China is leading the charge. With stunning displays of airborne soldiers, tactical adaptability in rugged terrain, and the shock factor of flying infantry, the world has no choice but to watch, learn, and react. While the technology is still in its early stages and full-scale deployment will take time, the message is clear. The battlefield of the future is vertical. Speed, elevation, and surprise will define who wins and who loses. Will other nations rise to the challenge? Or will China's head start solidify its dominance in next-gen warfare? One thing is certain, the next time a soldier appears over the horizon, they might not be driving a tank or riding a horse. They might be flying. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more deep dives into cutting-edge technology and shocking military advancements from around the world. Thanks for watching.